Hey guys, today we're going to be playing Ages of Conflict, the World War Simulator. It's a brand new game, not really, kind of new early access game on Steam. We're going to be playing the United States today and see which state comes out victorious. Everyone will go against each other, they can form alliances, they can do many different things, so let's see who comes out on top. And before we're going to begin, we're going to go ahead and turn off revolts, otherwise this game will last forever. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just hit play here and see which state comes out first. Who's going to be the first death? Get out! And there's a massive war. Mississippi already takes out Louisiana. Louisiana is dead already. Surprise, established a core for 750 gold. At what cost as Arkansas goes ahead and destroys Mississippi? And now Arkansas is at war with Oklahoma and Texas. California declares war on Arizona. Bitch. Idaho and Oregon have formed an alliance. West Virginia revolted against their master. Florida is taking over South Carolina. We're going to go and speed it up a little bit more, see what happens here. North Carolina has been completely defeated. Virginia takes it over. Alabama is attacking Florida. Kansas and Missouri are attacking Arkansas and Oklahoma. It looks like Arkansas and Alabama have joined the Order of Austin. And Ohio looks like they're just all by themselves. Oh my god, the Jefferson City Pact just moves on Illinois, and they've created Illinois as a puppet state. It looks like everyone except the District of Columbia and a couple northeastern states have alliance. And there we go, a massive war just broke out. Oh my god, Missouri just going insane. But as I was about to say, looks like in Nashville, looks like Kentucky got destroyed by Missouri, and looks like Connecticut and Vermont on the right-hand side are taking over New York as we speak, and they failed. Massachusetts comes from behind and murders everybody. Missouri is just in a constant battle with Arkansas right now, and Tennessee it looks like, but Missouri got majorly pushed back. The Texas Union and Operation Nashville united to go against Missouri, but then they have fought against each other. Tennessee's growing, Missouri's dead, Iowa's still alive somehow, and Nebraska and Kansas are together in a syndicate, and now they're fighting together against the Texas Union, which stays strong. New York is getting destroyed right now by the District of Columbia, which is actually in an alliance with Vermont on the back side there, as you can see. Oh my god, Tennessee does a major push. Operation Nashville just takes over. District of Columbia alliance has absolutely destroyed New York. New York is no longer in the game. Massachusetts and Vermont reign supreme up there. Is going up against Tennessee, pushing them back with the help of Tennessee's revolt, or Arkansas's revolt of Tennessee. Oh, that's a big one. Wyoming's League. There's been a new alliance formed. Wyoming's League, New Mexico, Colorado, and Kansas, Nebraska, Wyoming are all together now. The District of Columbia is pushing massively into Operation Nashville right now. Oh my god, they're getting pinned. The District of Columbia just conquers Virginia, and Tennessee's being pushed back. Oh my god, Michigan is out of the game. The District of Columbia and Wisconsin have taken it over. The District of Columbia and Massachusetts looks like they took over Vermont or absorbed them, and now they are one. And now Tennessee's trying to put up one last fight. The District of Columbia and the Kansas, Nebraska, Colorado coalition going at it. The Treaty of St. Paul has been made because South Dakota became a slave state. Oh, Idaho just decided to join KNC for some reason, the Wyoming Alliance. The District of Columbia and Massachusetts have stopped being allies. Now Massachusetts has sided with the Treaty of St. Paul. And the New Mexico League, we broke off here. KNCW, 4 states have aligned in one. Idaho has just been destroyed as we say it. The Order of Salem has destroyed them, as well as the Carson City Coalition, probably the longest standing alliance still alive, other than the Texas Alliance. Alabama's getting pinned by Tennessee and Florida, and they have destroyed Alabama. Alabama's dead. The District of Columbia declares war against Massachusetts, and it just keeps going. Oh, that was a bad idea. Yep, that was a bad idea. Tennessee convinces Texas and Florida to join their union. So Tennessee, Texas, and Florida are now the probably, I would say, largest in terms of landmass alliance. As District of the Columbia, as I say it, joins the New Mexico Commonwealth with KNCW over here, which they needed desperately because they need help on that side. Oh no, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. Massachusetts and the Treaty of St. Paul have destroyed one of the biggest players in this game. KNCW has declared war against them. Minnesota has become a slave state to Tennessee and now has been destroyed and taken over. Oh no. This does not, and now it's called the Lansing Syndicate, a new alliance formed with the remaining members of the previous alliance. Massachusetts, Wisconsin, North Dakota are fighting for their lives. Oh, looks like an alliance is broken. KNCW might be done for. Order of sailing coming out of nowhere as Tennessee and Florida become one state. North Dakota putting up all of its fight. Oh, KNCW has joined the alliance of North Dakota and Massachusetts as Tennessee, Florida tries to take out Wisconsin. Does not work. Wisconsin, with a major comeback, is now its own state. Washington is a slave state to Nevada, California, Arizona, and they have joined North Dakota, KNCW. So right now we're seeing basically a North and South war, a little bit different. It's a Civil War 2.0. Tennessee, Florida, a singular state. And Texas going against Massachusetts, North Dakota, KNCW, and NCA, we're just going to call it. Wisconsin making a massive comeback in the Order of Madison, which is now with Montana. As Wisconsin pushes further into Tennessee, Florida, and Texas, is going against Wisconsin, trying to finally get them out of the game, and they do! Wisconsin has been destroyed. Tennessee, Florida are together, united against everyone. Montana is a slave state to North Carolina. They're the last remaining state that is not in an alliance because they are a puppet state, rather. And right now we're getting the two major wars between the two alliances of Tennessee, Florida. Oh my god, this is insane. The alliance has ended between Texas and Tennessee, Florida. And now there's a massive fight going on between Massachusetts, and North Dakota right now as Tennessee, Florida gains even more land. And now NCA is no longer in an alliance either. So right now, we just have Texas pushing ahead, trying to get into there. And right now, here's a better look at what we got left. Montana gets destroyed by NCA. And now we got Texas fighting for its life against Tennessee, Florida, and they successfully defended. I thought they were going to get pinned there by NCA, but are they still allied with each other? They might be. They are. All right, and now we have Tennessee, Florida, and North Dakota pushing against Texas, taking over a massive amount of land. North Dakota pushes into Texas. What is going on here, man? Texas is getting absolutely destroyed by North Dakota. Tennessee, Florida isn't even helping. Okay, the income at... Wow, that tells a big story down it. Tennessee, Florida, by far the richest state left, as Massachusetts not far behind, but the entirety of the West, including North Dakota and the Central, is just impoverished because of this massive war, but North Dakota is making strides. Texas has some sovereign land left, it appears. Oh my god. Texas tries to make a push, they fail. Tennessee, Florida wipes that up clean. They said, no way, we are way richer than you, we will fund it. And NCA is trying to help. Texas became a puppet of North Dakota. Oh no! North Dakota alone has 37,000. It looks like Massachusetts has turned on Tennessee, Florida, and is trying to take over some land. The alliance is over. Tennessee, Florida has been kicked out of the alliance. North Dakota and Massachusetts are now the only alliance remaining as of now. Texas might be dead here. It's going to be close. They do have this little sliver on the southwest that would connect to Mexico. They do see that, as NCA, I think, is becoming probably the most dominant figure. As I say that, Tennessee, Florida pushes back both Massachusetts and North Dakota, and it looks like NCA and Tennessee, Florida, despite not being an alliance, are working together as they do have a common enemy of North Dakota right now. North Dakota would be such a player here at the end. And Tennessee, Florida's pushed again, man. Look at how massive. Tennessee, Florida's gotten, and now the fight begins. The back and forth is beginning. Tennessee, Florida gains some land, but Massachusetts is killing it from behind as all the forces are going into North Dakota to try to defeat it as Texas is still alive. Somehow, Texas is no longer a slave state. I am not dead. North Dakota, Texas outlives North Dakota somehow. Right now, it looks like Texas and NCA have formed an alliance. And Massachusetts has somehow convinced Tennessee, Florida, after backstabbing them, to become an alliance yet again. And NCA declares war on Texas to try to gain some more land, but it backfires. Texas is taking more of their land than they are of Texas's. What is going to happen here is, so right now, Massachusetts is actually financially supporting Florida. And right now, Massachusetts, oh, look at that. Massachusetts just put half of their damn wealth to Tennessee, Florida, so they are not wanting to deal. We're going to go and speed this up to 5 times speed now and see what goes on here. And Texas finally gets destroyed. NCA Tennessee, Florida, and Massachusetts are the final 3. NCA and Tennessee, Florida are now in alliance together against Massachusetts. They have decided, you know what we want is to destroy Massachusetts and become the last 2 remaining states. That is an unbelievable development. I don't think Massachusetts is going to be able to fight against this. And there's now yet another official alliance between Florida and NCA, as Massachusetts becomes a slave state for Tennessee, Florida. And Massachusetts gets declared war by Tennessee, Florida, and Tennessee, Florida's pushing in, but doesn't get far enough, it doesn't look like, as... Ooh, they're starting to gain land now. They negotiated peace, and they immediately broke the peace treaty and pushed Massachusetts back. Your 2 remaining fighters are now Nevada, California, Arizona, and Tennessee, Florida are going to be one of the 2 winners here. It looks like one state could not do it on its own. It looks like Tennessee, Florida's pushing in on Nevada, California, Arizona. So it looks like NCA is not going to survive this, I wouldn't think, unless there's some historic 28-3 comeback. I don't think this is going to go anywhere. The main issue is they keep making peace with each other after fighting for 5 minutes, and then, which actually in their time is like 2 years. So, as Bob Ross told me back there, he said, you know what, why don't you just make it so they have to fight each other constantly until there is a victor? So in case you got the game you're wearing to know how to do that, I mean, it's kind of simple. Just click on, like, Tennessee, Florida, for example, and then you can just say fight to the death up there in the top corner, and then you just go boop, and now they have to fight to the death. Now they shouldn't make peace. It will be a fight to the death. So let's see who wins. Tennessee, Florida is making massive inroads in here. And I figure just because of landmass, how much more resources that they have. Like, I mean, look at the terrain. I just don't think it's possible for NCA from where they're at. There's a lot of desert that they own. They didn't own a lot of resources over there. And it looks like Tennessee, Florida is taking over here. And they just keep kind of chipping away at Nevada, California. Once they bought that spot in the top left corner, I didn't think it was really possible for them to come back from that. Oh, they're okay. They're now a slave state to the only remaining nation. What? What is the problem? Hello. You go bull. And with that, Tennessee, Florida is destroying NCA. Looks like all we needed was the dog to get involved. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Tennessee, Florida coalition has completely destroyed and taken over the United States. So from Tennessee or Florida, good job. You won. Of course the Floridians won. I mean, come on, no one's crazy as the Florida men. And with that, in the year 3194, only took 1,000 years. These statistics here, the max area, we can look at like the max area owned. Nevada, California, Arizona, before Tennessee, Florida, had 46.5 thousand. I don't know what they just measurements. I don't know what they are using exactly as the measurement area, but they had half of the United States at one point. North Dakota alone. North Dakota became the most successful singular state in terms of landmass with 37,000. Texas close behind at 35,000. The first declaration of war was Washington on Idaho, followed up by Indiana on Illinois, and Mississippi on Louisiana, which, as we know, Mississippi on Louisiana was the first blood. It looks like, yeah, Massachusetts was the last defeated single state. So technically, if you want to medal Massachusetts, you can get it for being the last state to live alone. So really, hats off to Massachusetts. They were the #1 singular states, followed up very closely by Texas. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then please check this game out on Steam. I'm not going to ask you to do anything. Just check the game out on Steam. Looks like a good game. It's pretty good. It's in development. It's kind of bare bones right now, but it's going to be probably a lot better if you like these kind of simulation games, or you can do that. You can also do like Worlds, Asia, Europe, and I might do more of that here. Let me know if you want to see that. But other than that, have a good day and stay good.